Hey, how you guys doing? How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are doing all right. Mr. Gomez is here. It's Friday for me. It's a little cold outside, but I hope you guys are at home feeling warm and cuddly and cozy. Whatever you guys are doing, whatever day you guys are watching this, I hope you guys are happy and healthy and safe. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little presentation today. But for me to do that, I gotta present my screen to you. So let me turn that around, and so you could see what I see. You can see what I see. Hold on. Hopefully, you guys are seeing my screen now. And I'm going to present this. Okay. This says Earth Day, April 22nd, 2021. Okay. And the reason why I think that we should do a little bit about Earth Day is because we live on planet Earth, right? And Earth is the only planet that is built to be able to live upon. We only have one planet, and we only have the right to use this planet and live on this planet so long as we take care of this planet, right? And every April 22nd, people celebrate Earth Day, which is a celebration to be able to learn about how to take care of the Mother Earth, right? How to take care of the planet we live on, and how to watch out for her so that way she'll be healthy and around for future generations to come. Okay, so we're going to learn about a little bit about Earth Day and what we do to hurt Earth or be harmful to Earth, and how we can stop that. Okay, so we have to take care of ourselves and where we live, right? We do things at home and at school to make sure that we take care of our own selves, our bodies, and our brains, right? To make sure we're healthy and safe. We do things like exercise, we eat healthy foods, okay? We do those things so that way we can stay healthy, we can stay safe, and we can do what we want to do, okay? At our houses, in our homes, in our school, we do things here and at home so we could have a good place to stay and a good place to learn. Okay. We do stuff like clean and make repairs in our homes, like if we need to paint or fix something that broke. Okay. We do that stuff so that way we could have a good, safe place to live. And guess what? Since we live on planet Earth, right? We have to take care of planet Earth as well. Okay. We have to do the same thing with Earth. We have to take care of it and repair what needs to be repaired. Okay. Because planet Earth won't always be around if we don't take care of it. Okay. So here we go. This is how we are hurting the planet. Okay. And why we need to help it heal. Okay. There's something called deforestation, which is a big giant word. Okay. But I'm going to help explain that word, and we're going to understand what it is a little bit. Okay. There's something called plastic pollution. Okay. There's something called air pollution, and then water pollution, and something called global warming. Okay. And all these things are things that us as humans are doing right now to the planet Earth to hurt planet Earth. Okay. And things that we need to stop doing so that way the planet Earth can heal itself. And so I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about what each one of these is, okay? So let's start off with water pollution, okay? I have a picture here, and you could see it's a giant floating island of trash in the ocean, okay? There are 5 trillion pieces of plastic and trash in the ocean. And trillion is a number I can't even begin to tell you how big it is. If you were to start counting right now from one, okay, it would take you hundreds of years to be able to reach the number 1 trillion. Okay, and so it's crazy how much trash is in the ocean right now. Okay, and this is just one picture of trash, but there's a lot and lot of trash in the ocean that comes from humans because we don't take care of our trash very well. Okay. And so the problem is a lot of this stuff is plastic. Okay. And plastic, guess what? It doesn't get destroyed by the sun or by the water. Okay. So plastic stays around for hundreds of years. And if we just keep throwing more and more plastic in the ocean and letting more and more plastic go into the ocean, eventually our ocean will die. Okay. Right now we have plastic floating around there so much that it creates these big seas of plastic. And we need to do something about that. Okay. A lot of the trash that's floating in the ocean kills the animals that are in the ocean. Because guess what? The animals have to live in that thing, right? They try to eat the plastics or the trash because they think it might be something edible, and then it gets in their stomach and their stomach can't process it and can't deal with it, right? So it ends up killing the animals and kills a lot of the birds that live on the ocean. Okay. So we got to take better care of our water and better care of our oceans. There's way too much trash out there. Okay, you guys? This is what's called deforestation. Okay. Deforestation is when we go into the forest and we cut down a lot of the trees or all of the trees. Okay. Right here, I have a picture of a beautiful forest that was once really, really beautiful, and then a bunch of trees that have been cut down. Okay. And we cut down these trees because we need trees for a lot of different things like paper. We need trees to build homes with wood, right? We need wood for our desk and for our tables and for our furniture. There's a lot of things that we use wood for, right? But if we keep using that much wood and keep cutting down that many trees, we're going to hurt our planet way more than our planet can handle, okay? Cutting down the forest, guess what? Those trees help to produce the oxygen that we breathe in. When you take in a big deep breath, okay, that's oxygen that we're taking in that our body needs. And the trees are part of the things that produce that oxygen. And if we cut down all the trees, guess what? There will be no more oxygen. Okay? Cutting down the forest also causes all the animals that lived in the forest to lose their homes. And because then they lose their homes, they have no place to live and they end up dying quicker. And they become extinct and they no longer exist on this planet because of all the deforestation. Okay? So that's something huge that we're doing to the planet right now that we need to stop and make sure that we could put back under control. Okay? Have you guys ever seen the sky when it looks more brown than it does blue, right? We always think, oh, the sky is supposed to be blue on a pretty day. But guess what? During the summer and during a lot of pretty days, we see the sky looks brown. And this is a picture of San Diego with the sky looking brown, okay? And that ugly brown color is because of something called smog. It's a combination of the words smoke and fog, right? And that smog exists because we're polluting the air. We're making the air dirty. That smog isn't good for anybody that lives on this planet or any animal that lives on this planet either, okay? That smog is basically dirt in the air, and that dirt goes in our lungs, goes in our bodies, and hurts us. It's harmful to us, okay? When there's a lot of smog, in fact, you shouldn't really even be outside. You should be inside where the air is cleaner, okay? In certain places like in Los Angeles and in San Diego and Mexico City, they have what they call smog warnings, okay? Which is over the news reports, they put out a report that says today is going to be a really bad smoggy day, okay? Stay inside if you can. Don't go outside and do exercises. Don't do anything outside that you don't need to do outside, okay? So we don't want to have a lot of those bad smoggy days. So we got to make sure that we stop this smog stuff, okay? This smog can cause sicknesses and disease and a bunch of ugly stuff to happen to our body. So We need to figure out what to do about that stuff, okay? So you say, Mr. Gomez, what can I do to help, right? There's things like smog, right? I wasn't the one that made all that smog. And there's things like deforestation. I don't go cut down all the trees, right? And water pollution, Mr. Gomez, I haven't thrown anything in the ocean, right? But we all have to help, even though what may not have been us that did it, right? We have to help protect our planet and make sure our planet can heal again, okay? So let's talk about what are the things that we can do as students and as teachers and as Mr. Gomez to be able to help our planet heal again, okay? So you see these two young men, they have a recycle bin, right? You guys have recycle bins in your classrooms. I hope you guys have recycle bins at your homes, okay? Recycling is one of the things that we can do, and let's talk about that, okay? Ooh, wait, I got save water first. Let's talk about save water first, okay? Since that's the first one there, okay? So saving water is really, really important, especially in places like here in San Diego and California, okay? Because we are very short on water. And even though we have the ocean that's right next to us, right? We can't drink the ocean water because it would make us sick and we would die. There's too much salt in the ocean water, okay? So we need to protect the fresh water that we have. And our fresh water comes from a place called the Colorado River. And the Colorado River, even though it is pretty big, it supplies water for a lot of the United States, okay? So it isn't endless, and it will run out eventually, okay? So we got to save water. And to do that, I got two little things that you can do right here for yourself to make sure you help saving the water and saving the planet, okay? The first thing is don't leave the water running while you brush your teeth, right? So when you're brushing your teeth in the morning, you get your toothbrush, okay, you put it under the cold water to rinse your toothbrush out real quick and then turn off the cold water. Then you put your toothpaste on your toothbrush, okay? Then you put it in your mouth and you scrub your teeth and you do your whole toothbrush dance, right? Your toothpaste dance. Brush my teeth, brush my teeth, brush my teeth, right? And then when you're ready to spit it out, you spit it out, okay? You turn back on the water, rinse off your toothbrush and rinse off your mouth, and then turn off the water. That's the way to do it. A lot of people turn on the water and let the water run the whole time they're brushing their teeth, okay? That's wasting a lot of water. And imagine if you're doing it and everybody else is doing it, oh my gosh, that's millions of gallons of water we're wasting, okay? So let's not waste water when we're brushing our teeth. So we'll turn on the water when we need to rinse off our brush and then turn it off when we need to rinse off our mouth, okay? Here's the other thing. We can take shorter showers, right? I know everybody likes to turn on the water and then they let the water get warm and hot, right? So they could get in the shower without freezing, okay? But then they're in the shower and they're singing their favorite Ariana Grande song or their favorite Taylor Swift song, right? And they're playing around with the bubbles and washing their hair, okay? And that wastes a lot of water when we're playing around in the shower, okay? So we're supposed to get in the shower, right? We rinse our body off real quick. Then we turn off the shower, right? So we could put soap on our body and soap on our hair, scrub ourselves up, okay? Then we turn on the shower again so that way we could rinse off. So it shouldn't take us that long in the shower. We should be taking showers less than 5 minutes, okay, you guys? And make sure that when you're just in there putting soap on, that you turn the water off while you're putting soap on your body and scrubbing up your body and your hair, okay? All right, let's see what else we could do to save the planet. This says recycle, reuse, reduce, or reduce, reuse, recycle, okay? I have a picture here of a tree with the planet, okay? And three of the things we could do are reduce what we use, right? If we're using a lot of things like paper plates and paper cups and paper napkins and paper to write on, right? We're having to cut down a lot of trees, okay? So if we stop using so much paper stuff, okay, it'll help the planet a lot. We won't have to cut down as many trees. So instead of writing on a piece of paper to figure out your math problem, maybe you could write on your little whiteboard, okay? Or You could find, on your tablet, you could write on your tablet with your finger, okay? We have to recycle too, okay? And recycling is when we get the plastic things like a water bottle, okay? Or the thing that the milk comes in, or any paper products like sometimes the things that the egg cartons come in, or paper plates and that kind of stuff, cardboard, right? And we get that and we separate it. We pull it out of the trash and we put it in the blue bin, right? The recycle bin. And we make sure that those things go to a recycle yard, okay? And then over there at the recycle yard, those people are trained professionals. They know how to be able to make sure that stuff gets reused, right? They either make it small again and then they use it again as more paper, okay? Or they figure out how they can use it again to recycle, all right? And then we have to reuse things too, right? And this is how you guys can reuse something. I know a lot of you guys have toys in your closets or in your room, okay? Stuff that you don't use anymore. Clothes that you don't use anymore, right? Pack those up and give them to somebody that could use them, right? That is one of the best ways to reuse your old stuff that you don't want anymore, okay? Somebody else is going to want them. You could talk to your parents about where you could take them and donate them at, right? There's a lot of malls that have big boxes where you could just donate your clothes and old toys at, okay? And make sure somebody else that needs them and wants them will be able to use them, okay? All right. We're saving the planet. Let's go. Let's see. Oh, we need to cut down on the plastics that we use, okay? Things like using refillable water bottles instead of those plastic water bottles. Look, I know we all want to go in the refrigerator and grab a water bottle out of the refrigerator and drink nice cool water, right, when it's a super hot day. And water is the best thing to drink, okay? But the problem is all those plastic water bottles end up in the trash and end up in the ocean, okay? And when I already showed you how big of a problem of plastic there is in the ocean, so we need to use things like those metal water bottles or hard plastic water bottles that we can refill, right? And we can wash out and reuse over and over again, right? Or we need to use paper and reusable straws instead of plastic straws, right? Maybe you guys have seen the picture of the straw that was killing the sea turtle, okay? But we can use paper straws, right? Hard paper straws or those metal reusable straws to be able to make sure that we could drink our drinks. Okay? Or use paper reusable bags instead of plastic. You know, when you go to with your parents to the market, right? And at the market, after you get all your groceries, they ask you, "Do you want bags?" Right? And you say yes, so they give you plastic bags to put all your groceries in. But if you bring some bags that you already had from home, right? Or backpacks or other big bags, right? You can use other bags so that way we don't have to keep making more and more plastic bags that end up in the trash and end up in the ocean hurting the animals, okay? So try to use reusable bags. Let's see what else we could do. Ooh, here's one. We have to save on electricity because believe it or not, when for the people to make electricity, they have to burn things, and burning things helps cause all that ugly smog. Okay, it helps hurt the planet to be able to burn things to be able to create electricity. So we want to save electricity so they don't have to burn as much. So to do that, we're going to turn off the lights and all the other items that you're not using, right? I know me, I used to love to have all the lights in the house on, okay? So that way when I walk through a room, it's not dark, I don't get scared, okay? But we have to make sure that those lights are really off if we're not in the room using it, okay? And make sure that things like our PlayStations are off when they don't have to be on, right? When we're not using it, turn off the PlayStation, right? It doesn't need to be on. It'll keep its memory, right? And then we have to do things like close the doors behind us, right? So that way the heaters don't stay on or the air conditioner don't stay on. And then we have to keep in mind that we can't keep the door open to the refrigerator. You know, Mr. Gomez is the worst at this, right? I go and I open the door of the refrigerator and I'm looking for a snack and then I leave the door for the refrigerator open for a long time while I'm looking for a snack, hoping that one's gonna magically appear, right? It's not gonna magically appear for me, but I have to remember to close the door too really quick, okay? I open the door. If there's no snack in there, I close the door. I can't just leave it open, okay? It causes the refrigerator have to work way more than it needs to work, and we're wasting electricity, okay? So you guys, we have to be able to be Earth heroes, okay? Somebody has to save the planet because somebody destroyed the planet, right? It was humans that are hurting the planet, so it's humans that are going to have to help heal the planet. And so I want to ask you, are you guys willing to do the small things to make our planet more healthy and safe for all the people and all the animals? Are you willing to be an Earth hero? You guys should think about that and see if you guys have what it takes in you to be an Earth hero and to be able to save the planet. Okay. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys are doing well, staying safe, staying healthy. I hope to see you guys here real soon in your classes, all being happy and healthy together. Okay. Bye for now. I'll see you later.